have a truly special treat this afternoon. From the improvisation theaters of a college co-ed to the sandboxes of a kindergarten teacher, Seattle League member Bridget Ashley will bring us her take on the whole centennial celebration of women's suffrage in Washington. Bridget.
My name is Bridget Ashley, and I'm here today to speak with you about a very important and pressing matter: suffrage. I know that many of you in this room today have worked long and hard in this grand endeavor, but now more than ever, it is necessary for us to support one another in this fight for our democratic rights. As women, we are expected to pay taxes and participate in our communities, but we are not allowed to have an opinion as to how our cities and towns are run. We are not allowed to serve in office, yet we are expected to serve the men who make these decisions for us. This is outrageous and unacceptable. We will not tolerate this injustice any longer. We will not stand voiceless as second-class citizens while men dominate the political and economic world. Women of Everett, the political emancipation of our sex must be granted now. We have fought long and hard. Yes, we have made tremendous progress and gained a lot of attention and support in our movement in this state. It was a thrill to go to the polls and vote for our state flower. And I commend and congratulate Ms. Alsora Fry for her efforts in that campaign. Her work is a testament to the organizational skills and passions we women of Washington have for politics. And it's a glimpse of what we can accomplish if given the vote. May I say the rhododendron is a beautiful flower, and I apologize to those of you who are rooting for the clover that I personally don't care for rabbits infesting my yard. So I was very satisfied with the outcome and the experience. However, one election is not enough. We are not satisfied. We want more, and we deserve more. The idea that women's suffrage is bound to come eventually is no longer acceptable. We have been patient and polite long enough. The time is now. Victory must be ours. Women of Washington, I'm calling to you right here and now to rally yourselves, band together as sisters, as mothers, as daughters, as citizens. Rise up and demand for our right to elective franchisement. Be accounted for so that we may influence morally imperative change in Washington state. Let us be a shining example for the rest of this great country to follow. Let our voices be heard. Give us equality. Give us the vote. Excuse me, sir. Is there something funny about this?
Oh, no. Keep going.
I can continue?
Oh.
Thank you. We owe it to our children and our...
I'm sorry.
Sir, but what are you snickering about? This is not funny. I don't...
You do realize it's 2010, right? I mean, y'all have had to vote for, what? So you carry the two 100 years now?
I'm sorry. It's 1909. I don't know where you've been. Am I dreaming now? I'm fully clothed. I'm sorry. What year is it? Yes, but what's the year? Am I... 1909, right?
We're in 2010 now.
2010. Sir, is it 2010? Enlighten me.
2010.
It's 2010? Really? Well, perhaps I'm in the wrong place. I was supposed to be at a suffragist rally. I'm trying to get support and women to come with me to Seattle in a couple of months. There's a large convention that's going to be happening. The mayor will be there, and we're going to take a new urban transit train. It's very exciting. 30 miles an hour. Can you imagine? It's very thrilling. So 2010. Well, okay, I'll play along. I like games. Enlighten me. In 2010, women can vote? Yes. Really? Pause for a moment, that's very exciting. Well, so women can vote. Who's president? What's his name? I'm sorry, what was that? Barack what? Barack Obama? Oh, does everybody have really funny names in the future? That's interesting. Well, I'm very excited. Tell me about this man, this Barack Obama. What is he? Do we still have Democrat and Republican in the future? What is he? Democrat. He's Democrat. Oh, okay. I have some choices to make. A Democrat, or Republican. How should I vote? I don't know. What do you think? I should maybe get a tea party together and discuss it. That's what I do. No, you don't have tea parties? I love tea parties. I make the best cookies. We don't have tea parties ever?
It's a different meaning now.
Well, okay, enlighten me. What does tea party mean?
Something very different from what you probably have in mind.
Oh, okay. Different how?
Tea party now means people that are sort of rebelling against traditional government practices.
Oh, but that's me. But I'm rebelling right now against traditional practices because we want to change the system, shake things up, make democracy work. These Tea Party people seem exciting.
They are exciting.
Okay. Well, since women can vote, can we serve in office now?
Yes.
Really? Is there any woman here today that's serving right now in office or has served? Oh, you're serving in office right now?
Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness, this is so thrilling. What is your position?
Snohomish County Council person.
Oh, wow. Was there a lot of support, or did people throw things at you in the street? No. Oh, that's so exciting. I think I'm really excited about this whole future thing. 2010 and women voting, and does the suffrage organization still exist? Are women still in spirit? Do you still call yourself the Suffrage Association? What's your name? League of Women Voters. League of Women Voters. That has such a lovely ring to it. So just women, I take it? No. You allow men? Oh, how big of you. Wow. Well, I must admit, I'm hoping that this isn't just a dream, that I'm actually been transported to 2010. This is very exciting. Now, I'm just curious. Tell me more about politics in 2010. When do I get to vote? When's the next election coming up? Oh, we just had one? Well, what were the issues? What happened?
No taxes.
No
That
taxes.
was one of the big issues.
Oh, so taxes
That we
still
said how
being...
people voted.
Okay. Now, what happened with I must admit, I'm very excited about the aspect of women voting. So, did we do anything about the temperance of alcoholic beverages? We did?
We don't want to be sold alcohol with caffeine.
No, caffeine. That is a very good idea. I don't think that would go well together. I think you'd be really loopy. So it was outlawed completely. We don't have alcoholic beverages at all?
No, we do have alcohol in the state liquor store.
Oh, in the state liquor stores. Okay. So, but it is regulated. Yes. Oh, that's good to know. Well, now, have there been any women presidents? No. Has anybody run yet? A woman ran for president? What about vice president? Sort of. Okay. Well, that's really exciting. I mean, I trust that she was a very competent any woman wanting to run for a government office must be competent. We have one in the room. I wouldn't think that she'd be out from some sort of, outback country like Alaska. But I take it she was probably a woman from Baltimore. Oh, she was from Alaska. Oh, I apologize for that comment. Okay. Well, what about education and opportunities for women? Has that improved? Or because right now the only thing that's open to me, my mother said that I ought to be a good girl and go to school and do my duty and teach school. So I am. I'm teaching school, and I'm actually about to go off to normal school up in Bellingham to get my certificate and teach higher levels. Do we still have normal school in Bellingham?
Yes.
It's not.
It's a full university.
Oh, it is. It's a full university. What's the name of it? Is it still called normal school? Western Washington University. Oh, okay. And they still have a teaching program, I take it.
A very strong one.
Oh, I'm going to be in a good place then. So, are most women still teachers and secretaries? No. Anything? Anything.
Except maybe lawyers, doctors.
Lawyers and doctors? Well, how many women in this very room have had an exciting profession as a lawyer? Or we've got a lawyer in the room. Doctors? Anybody a doctor? Or a philosopher? There's so many options. How about teachers? How many women? Oh, we have lots and lots of teachers. What grade levels? All levels? What did you teach?
Elementary school.
Elementary school. Oh, that's what I hope to teach right now. I'm the little ones. Wow. Any college professors? What is that over here? So exciting. I'm very thrilled. I just want to know, do you consider that things are better now in general in the United States of America, now in 2010, or should I transport myself back to 1909? I hear a mixed review. I hear some people saying stay here and others are So I take it it's give and take. Maybe some things are better, some things aren't.
You should aim for 1970, or should we compromise?
1970. Obviously, you had a great time in the 70s then. What about the 60s then? Did something lead up there to make the 70s so fun?
It was pretty painful.
Well, I think I'll shoot for 70s then. That seems more fun. What about transportation? Because I'm really excited about this new train that goes 30 miles an hour. Can you imagine that? 30 miles an hour? Got to get a really tight bonnet.
I have one friend who flies airplanes.
Airplanes.
Pilot, she flies 747s.
Wow.
777s, they're no longer a kitty hawk?
No.
Are they large? They're very large.
500 people at a time.
500 people in one aircraft that's up in the sky?
At least one.
How does it not fall out of the sky? Oh. Aren't you terrified? No, I think I'm going to stick with a train and an automobile. Oh my goodness, my brother tried to teach me how to drive an automobile once. It was just so confusing. Couldn't figure out the clutch and the brake and everything. And it must be a lot easier these days. Do you have better automobiles?
They even park themselves.
They park themselves. Look. Do you
Kill a lot of people.
They were, yes. A lot of people did get killed in automobiles.
But a man did advocate for seatbelt law, so we do have
The seatbelt, what is that?
holding your
Buckles you in.
chair while you crash.
Well, I keep my hat on as well while I'm in. Oh, well, I'll have to pick up one of these automobiles and one flying machine. Quite fun. Oh, yes, sir.
Well, we thought so much of your interurban train that we tore it out and tore it on the track.
Well, you did? Well, that took 7 years to build.
Well, it didn't take that long to repair.
whole world is covered in cement now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a travesty. Poor TR. He's going to be very upset about that. Well, did we at least preserve any of the work that he had done at the national parks? Those are still there. Oh, good heavens. Good. Because that would be just awful if we lost all of that hard work that he'd done. And I haven't gotten a chance to go out to Yellowstone yet. Has anybody here been to Yellowstone? Have seen that? Oh. Roosevelt, he was quite a man. I hope he runs again for president sometime.
Did Roosevelt support suffrage?
Oh yes, we did. And then we got Taft. So that's all I have to say about that. Well, I'm thrilled to be here and then be enlightened about this future 2010. It sounds like a very exciting time with a president with a rather peculiar name, Barack Obama, and women in office and all the opportunities. I'm very, very excited. I wish I could stay here and perhaps run for president. Granted, I'm not from Alaska, so, and I cannot see Russia from my house. So, but I think that I should probably travel back to 1909 and spread words of encouragement to my fellow women. How much longer do we have to wait, though? When do we get the vote? Next year, 1910, in Washington State.
You could go, yes.
Well, what about nationally?
10 more years.
10 more years. 10 more years. All right. I think I can do it. You've encouraged me, so I have something to look forward to and spread the message and encourage my women friends to keep plugging on and marching on. So thank you all for enlightening me and encouraging me. And it was a joy to be here and get a glimpse into my future and my children's future. So thank you very much. And enjoy your lunch. I'm so sorry to have interrupted and screamed at you about not voting yet. So continue. Thank you.
Scary, isn't it? How far we've come and how far we have to go in just 100 years. Well, once again, I'd like to thank you all for your presence this afternoon in celebrating the accomplishments of our citizen service awarded to our recipient, Connie Nightlight, and for celebrating the hard work getting the right to vote for women, and all the efforts helping to maintain and support the rights of voters across the state. May this be your first invitation to join us again next year as we celebrate citizen service and the League of Women Voters of Snohomish County. Please enjoy the company, meet some new friends. Again, I encourage you to stop by the show board. If you have any questions, there are plenty of League members. Why don't all the League members raise your hands so those who are guests can see if they're around the table. So, great, there are plenty here. If you have questions about this celebration or the suffrage movement, they'll have some of the answers for you. Please drive safely and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.